Hello and welcome to Coveo Bite-Sized Learnings. Today's topic is exposing custom Salesforce objects within Coveo Express Edition search. Coveo Bite-Sized Learnings are as short as they are sweet, so let's get started. Looking at my app launcher, we can see that I have created an app called My Custom Project Manager. If we go into that app, we can see 3 projects, which we can explore by clicking on them. We can see the field names and values for the objects which have been set at the object's create times. If we go into the Setup menu and examine the object associated with this app, we see its details, including its name, label, and API name, as well as the details of the standard and custom fields associated with the object. We will note the API name for later use. We'll go back to our app launcher where we can see that in addition to our own custom app, we have installed the ViewTrack app, which allows us to track access to online videos in an LMS context. Please note, this is just an example of a third-party app, which came up in a discussion with a client. The following demonstration applies to any app whose objects are configured or are able to be configured such that they are exposed to the search and index APIs. Going into the ViewTrack app, we can see that we have several videos uploaded. If we click on one of them, we can see some content and that the objects are labeled as media. Again, going back to the Setup menu, we can find the media object and explore its standard and custom fields. Just as before, we'll note the API name for later use. Looking at the content browser in our Coveo Cloud v2 console for our Coveo Express org, we can search for our objects by specifying their API names in field searches against the @ObjectType field. We can do this to see both our media and our project manager objects. We already have a search page set up in our Salesforce org, but it is not yet aware of our new objects, so we have to add their API names to the query. One way to do this is to go into our All Content tab and add the 2 API names to the list of acceptable matching values for the @ObjectType field in the tab's filter expression. When we do so, we can see one of our new objects jumps right to the top of the results list. If we want to make it easier to navigate to the new content, we can create new tabs, each of which filters specifically on just one type, allowing us to easily find all of our content. Thank you for watching this edition of Coveo Bite-Sized Learning. Please share this video with your team and subscribe to the Coveo Insights channel in order to keep your search implementation relevant. For more in-depth training courses, please visit www.coveo.com/training.